we're hopefully going to go on live. There we are. You are live. Hi,
Hey,
everybody. My name is Dawn Black. I'm with Century 21 First Class Homes. I am a local realtor in the Schaumburg area, and I have been reaching out to local businesses and featuring them one at a time because I feel during this quarantine and the state that we're in right now, we've seen businesses open up, but I think businesses need a helping hand to get them ramped up and started so that we can start seeing some growth in our economy and things like that. So this is all good stuff that I'm doing here, and the reason I'm doing it is because we are in this together, and I feel that we should all support our local businesses. And I've done a couple throughout. I've been doing a couple throughout the months, and if you too are seeing this in your local business and you just want a little bit of exposure, I'm not going to ask for anything. I just want to be able to help you out and expose you to everybody. So I do it on social media platforms, and we're able to help people out. So what I'm going to do too is, before I introduce my guest, who is part of what I'm getting into, I would like to share my screen because I feel I want to do a little bit of an update for everybody about what is going on with the market, the housing market. And I've got a couple of graphs that I do want to share. So just a couple minutes, I'm going to share my screen. Hold on a second here. Let's do this. Share the screen. Okay, so we're going to share a graph. I have a graph on the screen right now, and I just want to let everybody know with what's going on in our market area. And the first one, I'm just going to change it here. The first graph that we're looking at is what has been closing, and we're comparing what happened, what was going on in 2019 to what is going on now. We all know what's going on. It was the quarantine, and if you look what happened, it's the quarantine started around March 15th up to this is up to May 25th. We saw we were in 2019, you saw a normal type of spring market. Once April came, we jumped up with closed listings, and we were going off with our spring market. When you look at our 2020 market for our closed, when March 15th came, that was the start of the quarantine time and the COVID-19 was announced. We did see a level off in our closed properties. And then now that we're in April, everything, because there was pent up pendings, they closed in April, which shot up a little bit of our close in 2019. But now we're seeing it level off a little bit. But that's not telling us what's going to happen in the future. Our next graph we look at is telling us, and this is, I think it's positive. I feel good about this because when the COVID-19, now keep in mind, 2019 is the green bars, 2020 is the blue bars. You'll see when the COVID-19, we were coming along really good in 2020 with the market. Actually, before this hit, the COVID-19, we were ahead in 2019 with homes going under contract. And then once March 15th came, we did see everything level off. There was a certain point of uncertainty of what was going on. Now, we didn't plummet in our homes going under contract. I mean, homes were still going under contract, but there was an uncertainty. So there weren't as many homes going under contract. And now as we get closer to the opening up of our markets, we're seeing more confidence. I feel that people are getting more confidence and more homes are going under contract. And if you look from the 18th and from the 18th of May to the 25th of May, we are very close to being caught up with what 2019, where we were at in 2019. So that I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a moment, because what I would like to do is I would definitely like to introduce our guest. And we need to put our little banner up here because we need to introduce her, because she is probably the person, because if you're thinking about selling, because after looking at the homes going on under contract, I think that this is the best time to put, because I'm going to tell you right now, we have homes. We have people out there, buyers out there that are looking for homes now, and we don't have that much inventory out there. So if you're thinking about selling your house, this is the perfect time to be preparing it and getting it ready to put on the market. Because after all, I know it's May, but this is our spring market, or actually it'll be June in a couple of days. This is going to be our spring market. You can see that with the graph that I showed you previously of homes that are going under contract. And this is my segue with introducing my guest, because she's going to help you get your home ready to put on the market. This is Tina Alarcon. She's the owner of Paintegrity, LLC, located in Schaumburg. Tina, please, I want to thank you so much for coming on board and wanting to do this featured spot with me.
Thank you, Dawn, for giving me this awesome opportunity. That is some exciting news to really see that the market is starting to increase. So as Dawn said, my name is Tina Alarcon. My husband and I are the owners of Paintegrity, located in Schaumburg. We do service a 30-mile radius from Schaumburg. We've been in business for 3 years, and we have 20 plus years experience in the painting and decorating industry. Now, I know you're probably asking yourselves, how do you manage to work with your husband and you guys are still married? There are some days we ask ourselves the same question. No, I'm just kidding. We do not. Actually, our dream was one day to work together. And so Paintegrity made that happen for us.
Awesome. Awesome. So what I was going to ask you, I know that, I'm going to, so people can see us. Let's just reduce put that, let me hide it. That's what I wanted to do. So people can see who we are.
Yes.
I just wanted to, we are still, even though that we're seeing our businesses open up in our communities slowly but surely, we have seen that. We're seeing that slowly. And actually, I think you're going to be starting to see it a little bit more next week. I see that they're letting out hairdressers and other business get into the swing of things. So, but you have to be cautious, and we still have to do things to protect ourselves. And I'm going to ask you, Tina, what are you doing, since you're a painter and that's what you do? What are you doing to assure the safety for your clientele with regards to the quarantine and with what's going on in our social situation?
Yeah, so absolutely. Right now, we have equipped all of our guys with the proper PPE so that they are safe and our customers are safe. We also are wiping down all of our equipment and materials with approved cleaners to maintain a safe work environment. We have minimized our crews on projects to maintain the social distancing standards. Okay. And then something else we're doing that we just started is we're doing virtual estimates and virtual color consultations. Oh, wow. So we can hop on a FaceTime call, or you can send us pictures of your project, and we can provide you an estimate that way. Right now, with summer upon us, it's like peak season for exterior painting, which follows all the social distancing guidelines. So that would be a great time for an estimate as exterior painting.
Awesome. That is great, especially since everything is going so virtual lately. That is a great thing. So please, everybody's out there that is thinking about getting an estimate, definitely you've got to give a call or instant message, like you said. That is so unique. What forms of communication? I know I threw this one in there. What forms of communication are you using to do like an estimation? Do you have them actually walk around and do like a FaceTime, or what forms of communication are used?
Yes. So our phone number, which is at the bottom of the screen, is a cell phone number. So we can do a FaceTime call through that number. As well as they can text their pictures to that phone number. They can email those pictures to our email address, which is tina.alarcon@paintegrityllc.com, which I don't think we have on there. So those are the different ways to get a quote. If they just want some information, they can definitely go to our website and fill out the form.
Okay, great. That's great information. So now I'm going to ask you, there are special things that you do. Like, do you have any like specials that you have going on right now? Like, I'll let you just kind of maybe just go ahead and kind of take it away and kind of let everybody know what specials you have going on and take it away. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's four things that I want to talk about. First, I love decorating and making my home very welcoming. And one of the things you can do to make your home welcoming is by painting the walls. They might need to be updated. So, however, though, before you can paint, you do have to choose a color, which can be stressful. It can be very difficult to pick the right color because once that color's on the wall, it's there.
Yes.
So one thing we do is we do offer color consultations with
Awesome.
the estimate. I have helped many customers choose a color, and you would be amazed at how much they appreciated it because it relieved them of their stress. It kept their marriage together. I mean, it did wonders. And so here I'm going to show an example of a realtor who called me, and she's like, this house isn't selling. We need to figure out something. But the feedback is the exterior just needs some painting. So we went ahead and did a virtual coloring for her so that she could get an idea, because she really didn't know what color to do because it was a Tudor style home. So I'm just going to share my screen and show that.
And oh, here we go. Okay, hold on a second.
And there, at
go.
the bottom right corner is the original with the green.
Oh, wow.
And so this is called Mega Grade, but this was done all on a computer. It's virtually painted. You can see it's not the best job, but this is a Tudor style home. That's something you can do. And right now we can do these virtually with our customers to give them idea of how their house inside or outside would look.
That, and just that little change of color really makes that house pull together really nicely.
It is. It's amazing.
That is amazing. Very cool.
So the next thing that we offer is we offer financing to our customers. And this can be a project that's $1,000 up to $100,000. So maybe you do need to do some remodeling, but you just don't have the funds right now. We do have 0% options. And what's great is that it doesn't even affect your credit, just to look at the offers that are given to you. Once you choose an offer, then they would pull your credit. But that's something we offer as well. The third thing is we love giving back to our community. So with Sherwin-Williams' help, we have donated material and time to nonprofits like Hoof Woof and Meow, Fellowship Housing, Little City, and Young Life. And so we love, so if there's a nonprofit who's looking to have some painting done, give us a call. We would love to be able to help you out. And then the fourth thing is for our customers, we have a referral program. So if you refer us to somebody and they hire us to paint your house, we give the person who referred us a gift card to show our appreciation for referring us. So with that being said, we want to show our appreciation to our viewers. So if you want to be entered to win a $25 Starbucks gift card, you're going to need to do these three things. The first thing you need to do is like us on Facebook. See that?
We've got visuals.
The next thing you need to do is share this video.
A little bit higher. There you go.
Share this video with the hashtag Paintegrity LLC, support our business.
That's awesome.
And then the third thing is send us your email address through Facebook Messenger. And this way we have your email address so that when we do the drawing, we can notify you through email. So the deadline for the drawing is going to be at the end of the day on June 3rd at 11:59 p.m. And then we're going to draw the winner on June 4th at 5 p.m. So you can tune in to watch it, or you can just wait for you to get the email if you are the winner. So one more thing is, though, many of us are just staying home and our walls are probably looking very boring as of now. So if you are looking to update your home and would like an estimate, the first 10 people who go to our website and click contact us and fill out our form will receive a free color consultation, which is valued at about $250. So this is our website. www.integrityllc.com, and you
I
will get
better get on there. I better do that.
a. So yeah.
That is awesome. I love how you give back to your community. I mean, that's exactly what it's all about. That's why I'm doing this too. Because I feel it's important that our small businesses be recognized out there, especially at this time. You know, we've gone through what probably the worst part of it, I want to say, is over. And I want to so and with what I've shown everybody with the graphs and what's going on with the housing market, we're seeing things spike up. So I think we're going to be starting to correct ourselves in our housing market. And two, you know what? We've been cooped up. You have been cooped up in your houses for 2 months. Yep, and I know me. I got 6 people in my house. If you're in a house with 6 people and you feel like your walls are coming in, you might be thinking it's time to maybe get something a little bit bigger. If you are, there's always things that you have to do to get it ready for sale. And I'm telling you, when you paint, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Tina, but when you paint your house, it gives it a whole new look. I mean, it just gives it that feel. So when that buyer walks through, they can be impressed with the way that you care for your house. So that's the other reason. I think this is a great fit for somebody to call Tina if you're thinking about moving, to get that fresh look going on your house, so that when a buyer comes through, they'll fall in love, and it just shows that you care about your house. I really feel that a fresh coat of paint can really add so much to a home. Is that right? I mean,
That is very true. It really can. I mean, it's amazing. And it brings a lot of happiness into the environment, a lot of peace. So it really, a lot of us have been cooped up. And so it's been very stressful, and our patients are wearing thin.
Oh,
And,
God.
and so to have a fresh new look in your home will definitely change the vibe and the environment.
I
For sure.
truly agree with that 100%. I mean, especially I've got 4 kids running around all over the place, and just changing something would be. I think
Yeah.
it just. You're right. It kind of brings you all together. It's like, this fine. Go ahead. I don't care what you do on that end of the house, as long as this end of the house is okay.
Yeah.
And you may not even be thinking about, it may be about, you might be thinking, okay, not just that their house is getting too small, but you may be feeling like you need to move on to the next stage of life, and your house is just too big, where you're sitting here and your other half is sitting way on the other end of the house, and it's time to maybe bring you guys back together again into a little smaller space. So if you're thinking about downsizing, I think that's another great reason to think about wanting to add a little color, because I know I've been in houses where just a little tweak in the color makes such a great presentation for a buyer when they're coming in the home. So that's another great reason why you have to give Tina a call. So,
Yes.
is there anything, Tina? I just want you to remind everybody about your drawing that you have going on right now until midnight on June
3rd, June 3rd.
June 3rd.
So yes. So the first thing is like our Paintegrity
I want
LLC
to see
face.
those cards.
Oh,
Pull
she
up
wants to see those
cards.
cards.
Let's see those cards.
All right, there they come.
Yeah.
All right, like us on
Like it.
Facebook, Paintegrity LLC. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. Yes,
Second thing is share this video.
share it to
And
everybody.
with the hashtag Paintegrity LLC, support our business.
Great,
And
awesome.
then the third thing is send us your email address through Facebook Messenger so we can put you in the drawing and then email you the e-gift card. Those
Awesome.
3 things.
Yes, those and two, if you I know that's a lot to remember, and we had the flashcards, so that should help. But I did in my post, if you see it on Facebook, I put in the post what all the steps you need to do to get there. I also in the comment put the Facebook page so that you can click on it and go right to the Facebook page. So there shouldn't be any problem with getting that going. And then if there are any questions, please feel free to contact us. Another thing, again, community, if you're a business out there and you want to get a little bit of oomph into your, because after all, we're like, it's almost like starting over again, kind of trying to refresh everybody's memory of who you are and what you do and all that. I'm happy to help you out with that. Just give me a call. It's 847-630-2121. But my business is real estate. I love selling houses. I love helping people sell their homes and marketing. And I also love people finding new homes where they can be happy and live. And if you buy a home and it needs painting, you give Tina a call. So Tina, can you please again just let us know what your contact information is?
Yes. So Tina Alarcon with Paintegrity. Phone number is 847-436-0221. And our website is paintegrityllc.com.
And if you haven't noticed, but we've been scrolling the information through the bottom of the screen, so be sure to write that down. I'll even pop up, so if everybody wants to see the information one more time, it is popped up so you can get an idea. And remember that there is the drawing going on. All the information's on the post. Tina, I want to thank you so much. This was fun. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this in this little feature as my featured guest. Thank you so much. This was a blast.
Thank you, Dawn. This was
yes.
really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And to think that we just met over a phone call, which was so fun.
Oh, wait, before we sign off, let's tell everybody how we met, actually. Go ahead. Tell everybody how we met.
So as a painter, we do get a lot of fraudulent requests where people are looking for painting who don't even live in the area, and they say they purchased a house in the area, and then I go to the house listing and it says it's still for sale. So I had a call from a fraudulent caller and I talked to him and everything, so I had to verify it. So I called Dawn and said, hey, I have someone who's looking to have this house painted. Is it been sold? And she's like, no, I don't think it has been sold because there's not a contract on it. I'm like, okay, then it's definitely fraudulent. And then she asked me who I was, and I explained we were painters in the area. And we just hit it off like we've known each other for 20 years. and then she talked about this awesome opportunity of being interviewed on live broadcast. I was like, absolutely, this would be a blast.
Yeah, and it has been.
Yes.
So I want to thank you again for doing it. If anybody has any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thank you so much, Tina, again for joining me. I'm going to end this broadcast. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. And if you're a business out there, I'm here to help you out and support you. And we're all in this together. Everybody, make it a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.